So Kites was one of my best deals in 2024. It was a service that you could use for link in bio pages, QR code landing pages, and a bunch of different types of websites. And it was pretty good, mostly because it was fast, it was easy to use, and it made really great looking mobile pages. I didn't use the desktop feature very often, though. Mobile pages were great because they look exactly the same on desktop and mobile, so I don't have to worry about mobile responsive issues. Yeah, unfortunately, they are shutting down. So I've spent some time looking at some alternatives, and I'll show you what I found. So the first one I'm going to look at is called Fingertip. So Fingertip is also used for link in bio sites for websites, but it also does event scheduling, invoices, and you can use it to create product sites. So if you want to sell things and not use WooCommerce or Shopify, you can use this instead. It can also be used for courses, broadcast, blogs, and it's got AI chat feature in it as well. So it seems to be covering all the bases. So I'll just jump into this. All right, so this is what one of the sites would look like. Very, very similar to Kites, and you can add additional blocks. Okay, so you've got blocks here that you could add: contact details, work experience, an image grid, a bunch of different options, and it's all just drag and drop. And so like I've said, you've also got scheduling options. I'll just show you each one of the options quickly, one at a time. You can collect contacts and send emails. So we can send broadcasts to our email list, and it's got some automations in it here as well. So if certain actions happen, then an email will be sent to those customers. Invoicing options. A form generator. Here you can create your products, and they can be digital products or physical products, as well as courses, or just send them off to a separate link. You can use it to write your own blog, and then you've also got your analytics. So Fingertip does look pretty powerful. It's got a lot more options than Kites and seems to be a jack of all trades. One thing that I don't like is that it feels a bit sluggish. You can see the loading times are quite slow in the parts that I don't skip through.
Now, I think if you're just going to be creating a website, putting up your products and not touching them again, you're not going to have a problem with the speed. But if you're creating websites every day, that might be an issue. So I'm hoping that they speed it up a bit more, make the loading times faster. But this could definitely be something to replace Kites or even Shopify for that matter. I'll just open the demo here. So it'll look something like this. So that's just one page. You can add additional pages on the Pro plan. There's a free option. It'll give you one product, one blog post, 100 emails. It's quite basic, but can be used for simple sites. Or you can pay $10 a month or $8 a month if you take it for the full year, and there will be unlimited everything. So it's a pretty good deal, and it will cover any sort of website that you want to create. Okay, the other site that I quite like is called Card, and this one is much faster. It's just for simple one-page websites. You've got a bunch of templates to go through. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles of Fingertip. It's focused on one thing and one thing only. Now, the thing that I really like about this is if you head over to the section part of it. So the way the section dead one works is you create your single website, and then you'll use these little section breaks. You go here to control, and we'll add a section break to the bottom there. Now, each section break breaks up the single page website into individual parts, and only one part will be shown at a time. So it's similar to the slides that we had in Kites. So anyone viewing your website would just see this page, and then they would click a link. It would take them to the second page. They wouldn't be able to see the first page anymore. So exactly the same as the slides in Kites, but just done in a different way. And the pricing is pretty amazing. Only $9 a year if you want to use one of their premium subdomain URLs, or $19 a year for custom domains and 10 websites. I mean, $19 a year is less than $2 a month. So that's just the cheapest that you're going to find for any type of website. Okay, I think there's another option that I came across called Link.
This one is a lifetime offer, so it's $49 lifetime. With the way Kite went, I've lost a bit of confidence in lifetime deals staying for an actual lifetime. So it's up to you if you want to try this one out. If a lifetime deal lasts for at least 5 years, I think it's pretty decent. Hopefully this one will be around for a long time. So Link has a very similar idea. It has a mobile design, a bunch of different blocks that you can add. Yeah, all the basics that you would need. It does take a Ko-Fi donation and PayPal donation forms, but the main selling point of the software is when you add a link to a product, you can actually target specific countries or operating systems. If someone comes from an Android device, you can redirect them to the Google Play Store. Or if they come from an iOS device, you can send them to the App Store. And of course, you can redirect audiences from different countries to products that are available to them. That's a very useful option that I don't see very often. Another option to go for is if you're using WordPress, there's a plugin called Web Stories. It's got good reviews this year. It has a bunch of page templates you can start off with. Let me find one that looks decent. Okay, so that'll be the first page. Okay, right. So you've got shapes and stickers. It has a very similar layout to Kites or Canva. Lots of styling options. And then we'll just publish this so I can have a look at it. And this is what it'll look like. It looks like any story that you'd get in Instagram or any kind of social media. It will automatically jump between the pages. I believe you can switch that off. Just change it to manual. You can also throw in some background audio. It'll play while the story's running. So if you're looking for something simple and you are using WordPress already, you can try this free plugin. I did see some reviews about it slowing down after a while, but they were from a few years ago. Hopefully that's not still an issue. But you can just try it out to see for yourself. It's a free plugin for WordPress. Those are the best options that I found. Hopefully one of them will be useful for your website. That's it.